You already know who it is, man. Y'all underscore FM. This is like take two, cause the first take fucked up. I don't know what happened. I got it on my computer. Shit was real, but this is Boss episode 3. We gonna recap the August 30th event, and we really should start naming the events, cause like Armageddon or Destruction, something. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta say like the August 30th event, but yeah, Barbarian Rap League. This was a decent event. A couple situations could have been avoided. A lot of situations, we're going to talk about them all. First, we're going to get right into the recaps. First battle, Tease versus Roski. I originally said Roski was going 3-0. Tease won 2-1. It was a very boring battle. I didn't like it really. It was a couple of lines here and there. I gave Roski the second round because he started cooking. He had some shit, but he just didn't get everything off clean. And Tease came. I think Tease should consider battling females, because if she runs up on the wrong dude, I'm not saying that females can't hang with dudes or whatever, but if she runs up on the wrong dude, it's gonna be ugly. And another so that was basically it. Tease 1-2-1. I'm probably not gonna watch that on camera, but Tease, prove me wrong. That's what I tell niggas, prove me wrong. That's about it about that battle. Second battle was the white boys, Young Terry and Lil Joe. Now in that situation, that's another situation where Young Terry, he earned my respect. His first round was super clean. He had a lot of name flips, and I kind of thought he was gonna be corny. His hype men were corny. You know, why yo people on stage and all that shit, and then he asked at a bar, nigga, get your packets. Get your packet. You know how I remember back in the day, you know, like before Schmack, where people used to they mans used to say every other word. Like, so, yeah, and we don't play. We will spray. You know, and so that's what one of his dudes was doing. But his hype man was corny, and I don't believe in hype man, period. I think that's corny. So, but anyway, Little Joe won 2-1. But it was closer than a lot of people tried to imagine, but I ain't gonna lie, Little Joe is nice. I said this on Facebook, he gonna go on that same streak that Tech 9 went on after Summer Madness 2. Remember when Tech 9 had battled like Bill Collector, Miles, and Rich Dollars and someone else, and was just, the crowd was just fucking with him off top, all that. That's Lil Joe gonna go on a little streak. He got another battle in September I'm gonna be checking for. But yeah, the first round, Lil Terry got his shit off, but Lil Joe just came harder. So I gave the first round to Lil Joe. The second round, Lil Joe choked. So I gave it to Lil Terry just because he had stuff off clean. And then Lil Joe blew out the third round. But the thing is, if somebody came and said the other dude might have edged the first, I would argue, but I couldn't argue that long. But my opinion is that in the building, because I haven't watched the footage, Lil Joe won 2-1. People was getting at Lil Terry saying stuff like he don't never need to battle again, and no. I would welcome him to battle. You know what I'm saying? Dude did his thing. He got it popping. But yeah, that was that battle. Joe 2-1. What was the next battle? Kid Chaos and Marv. This is probably the most controversial battle that y'all are gonna have in Barbarian Rap League. The first round, I really wasn't paying attention. I was fiddling with my phone, doing other shit, texting niggas, trying to do my Summer Madness updates on Facebook. But so the first round is a toss-up, so I didn't really see that one. I ain't gonna lie. The second round, for some reason, I guess because my last blog, he was mad. Kid Chaos decides to dedicate 12 bars of his verse to me, and then another 4 to Gemstar. And see, that's the thing, in my opinion, when you battling somebody, you battling that person. You're not battling their mans, you're not battling the crowd, you're not battling nobody, you're battling that person. So with that being said, I gave the second round to Marv, because Marv was talking to Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos was talking to me, everybody else, and all that. So I gave the second to Marv. The third, Marv choked. And it was a clean choke. He just forgot his lines. But what happened was, Kid Chaos was, from what I seen, Kid Chaos was He paused. I don't know if it was a choke or he was just getting his shit together. Cause it's a difference. It's a thin line, but it's a difference. And then, Marv yelled time. I was like, let's get it popping. And then Kid Chaos got livid and went off. And we gonna talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, in the building, I told Chaos he got the clean W. And in the building, he did get a clean W. But when you run it back and on footage, it can go either way. But in the building, he got a clean W. That's what, everybody was basically saying he got the clean W, but you watch the footage, it might be different. Because it really come down to that first round when you watch the footage, which I wasn't paying attention to the first round. The third battle of the night was GY versus I Am Spoken. So now we got to go back to the previous battle. Kid Chaos was so mad over the time and the issues that he went on the porch and was like yelling at the dude. I forgot his name, but he a real cool dude. He always with a Yankee hat, and he was yelling at him about the time. So like everybody left the building to see what was going on, and Kid Chaos was just going crazy. And it's just like and then during the battle, his man started popping off. Everybody else started popping off, and it was just too much. Like it was really like the Source Awards. Shit was like 95 Source Awards, and it's like got corporate sponsors, people ready to cut checks. Let's not scare away these sponsors before the checks is cut. But it was just emotion. It was raw emotion. He felt like he was getting cheated. My opinion is, if I knew I ate the nigga regardless, I don't give a fuck about the time or whatever. But and he thought they was trying to make it with Marv 1. No. They didn't call time on me before. They called time on Young Terry. And he probably wasn't even done with his shit. He was still rapping. They called time. That's Strowman don't mean to do that. He just trying to keep it live. He called time. In the future, I do think, grab the iPhone, 3 minutes, countdown. When it stopped, you get your last bars off, and that's it. So that's how you fix it. It shouldn't be all this unlimited rounds anyway. Like, for example, when I went against Vex first and third round was 5 minutes long. He got killed. Not only spent 2 minutes, but hey, he still got all 5 minutes. That's just how it is. But that's an easy fix. Shout out to Strowman, because people was looking at Strowman like, yo, you messing with the time. No, cause just trying to keep everything in order. Boom. So because of Kid Chaos going off, I didn't get to see I Am Spoken versus GY like I wanted to. I had to see them bits and pieces. But the footage just dropped, so I'm going to watch that. From what I heard when I was in there, shit was a classic. They both did their shit, but I do think, I do just apologize as a battle rapper for that happening. Because I would be mad if half the team walked out on my battle as well. So yeah, and Kid Chaos, it wasn't really, it was kind of crazy and uncalled for. But Kid Chaos seemed like a smart dude. He seemed like he good up there. So I'm pretty sure it's an isolated incident. But just know, with the goons and I ain't even joking, no jokes. Just with the goons and the gangsters and all that, this is business. Keep that shit outside. Cause niggas say, oh, Math is never getting another smack check. Smack already said that. Why? Cause Math ain't have his business right. So let's just take that into consideration. But it's all love. You already know. But some other stuff we have to address. Well, I have to address because I'm doing this shit by myself. Other stuff I have to address. During Kid Chaos and Marv's battle, it was right before Little Joe's. Little Joe brought a lot of people there, and Young Terry brought a lot of people there that's not usually there. So they're not usually regulars, and that's cool. But respect everybody else battling. Perfect example, some of the Little Joe's people, when Young Terry was rapping, they would be talking, they would be booing, yelling time, vice versa. Little Terry's people was trying to fuck with Little Joe, yelling and all that. Nah, let your people get your shit off. Don't boo another, don't do that. So when Little Joe won, after the battle, him and his people go to like the corner of the bar and start talking. They don't realize that can mess up Kid Chaos or Marvelous. Let them niggas get there, you know what I'm saying? But, when I brought, the most people I probably brought like 15 people out to the V6 battle. And them niggas wanted to see me battle, and afterwards, they left. But I would have them leave, then go to the back and talk and throw other battle rappers off and all that. You know, that's what I'm saying with that. So just I feel like all the battle rappers should sit down with their people and be like, yo, let everybody get their shit off. Cool. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was some different people. It was some weirdos. It was like one old black dude. He was like Pip from Paid in Full. He had like a little hat on. He was yelling. He was like, I think Lil Joe brought him, but he was a Tease fan. But it was this other white dude that was sitting next to me. I didn't know his name. He had like black hair. He looked like Shamrock from the White Rapper Show. He was a cool dude though. Shout out to him. I don't know his name, but he was a real cool dude though. Now my battle and why my battle didn't happen. Only reason why I'm putting this out there is because Skinny Man Bang's baby mama or whatever commented on my Facebook post. So that means, you know, she didn't about the situation. That means since she commented on a Facebook post, she don't care if people see it. I got a call around like 9:30 from Marv saying that Skinny Man Bang girl is 9 months pregnant in labor. He can't make it. I understand that. If anybody understands it, it's me. If anybody understands it, it's gonna be me. It's just the fact that I feel like on a business standpoint, this is where we get back to the business. We gotta separate the business from the streets. On a business standpoint, I feel like it should have been addressed that this could have been a possibility, so we would have had a backup plan. Like, yo, you know, anybody. And who nice that probably can come up with something. Say if we would have known a week in advance, we could have had C-Dot on deck. So if dude don't come in, C-Dot got rounds. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell us the night of and nobody even knows it's a pregnancy or it's a slight, you know what I'm saying? The league got to know that. So it was a disappointment. This is the second time that's been done to the league by Skinny Man Bang. He ain't showed up. Another thing, when I got there and everybody was like, who you battling? I was like, Skinny Man Bang, but he ain't show up. Everybody from the other leagues, from Sumter and from, you know, everybody else, Dixiana, everybody else, like, I ain't surprised. So that kind of made me mad that I even had that matchup anyway, because it's a lot of preparation, a lot of memorizing, and, you know, if I would have been told a week before, I could have probably, you know, trolled somebody in a battle, with a week notice. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. I'm not gonna get disrespectful. A lot of people are saying they don't think she's pregnant, blah blah blah. The way I look at it is I hope she is, cause you know that's too serious of a situation to lie about it for a battle rap, honestly. So I want to believe it. So whether you know it's true or not, I want to believe it because you know it's some shit that's bigger than battle rap. So yeah, so I don't have no ill feelings, but he is banned from the league from what I hear. I only battle on Barbarian, so that battle will never happen. With that being said, October, somebody's gonna die. And I'm gonna pick my opponent. Not pick, but I'm gonna get him like a list. It is not gonna be no, oh, this dude ain't never battled before. No. It's gonna be somebody with bars, somebody I respect off them bars, like a Kid Chaos, or a Juden, or a GY, or I Am Spoken, or somebody, or a Murph Skrilla, or a C-Dot. It's gonna be somebody that I look like, yo, I got a right for you, that you clean with it. See, I give credit where credit due. Niggas, if a nigga nice, a nigga nice. I say Kid Chaos, Juden, Marv, Flawless, Hayes, man. A lot of nice niggas in the league or whatnot. Nah, I'll be the first nigga to say it. You know, V6, niggas is nice. And shout out to V6. V6 goes 0 to 100, but V6 a cool dude, man. So yeah, Skinny Man Bang ain't show up. So the next, I'm battling October. I'm gonna take off on a September card. September card look clean. You know, I'm hearing Juden versus Flawless. That might be clean. I'm hearing Hayes Man versus Kid Chaos. It's gonna be a lyrical joint. You know, so that's gonna be crazy. But October is gonna get real because I'm doing whatever the max is on the rounds. I'm doing that. It's not gonna be pretty. You know, somebody gonna pay for my last opponent not showing up, but it's gonna be somebody with bars. It's not gonna be no Lil Tater Prince or you know, just none of them. No bars. You feel me? But yeah. Just wanted to touch bases on some issues, but I do think we need to let's keep it more professional, more business oriented. This is going out to all the battle rappers. We gotta get more business oriented. We got contracts being signed. If you know, it might be in the contract if your man's pop off, you might not get paid. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get paid over another nigga, you know, it's gonna be real. You feel me? But shout out to every battle on the card, you know, cause you did your thing. Shit is real, and you know, it's some shit I feel like I'm forgetting. So, you know, there might be a 3.5. Oh, and shout out to Mecca, because this is a situation. A lot of people giving Mecca a hard time because he was yelling at battlers. I understand his respect, but at the same time, nobody said nothing to me when Kid Chaos kept doing the little shit on me. I was yelling, "I kill you, I kill you." I was mad because my nigga ain't show up, but the nigga was rapping to me. I was yelling at him the whole time. Mecca got these other battles. Do need to realize, like, when you say somebody else's name, you saying their name. They ain't gonna sit there and be like, okay, I'm just gonna let this dude talk about me in front of everybody when I ain't really I can't defend myself. You know what I'm saying? So I understand Mecca yelling when Chaos and Joe said his name. I can understand it because you're not about to just say my name, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so that's just areas of defense. But shout out to all the battle rappers. I'm back in October. I'm still gonna be making blogs and shit. Still gonna be doing recaps. I have some shit lined up, so I might not be able to make it to the September battle, but I'm gonna try my best because I've been to all of them since. I just really hate watching other people kind of just be wanting to do it so bad. I'd rather watch it from the crib, but I'm gonna try to come out there. So also take some time off, work on my mixtape, see what I can get across. So shit is real, man. Young and Found, Bars Episode 3. I do feel like I'm missing something, so it might be a 3.5. Fresh Money Flex, I'm gonna bring them checks out. Jim Star Marvelous. Until y'all give me another classic, I'm gonna continue to be mad at you niggas. And this shit is good, by the way. This brisk, half iced tea, half cherry limeade. Shit is truth roof. Look at Lord. Remember the brisk commercials with Rocky in them? Remember he drank the brisk. I'm gonna look that shit up on YouTube.